and go.
AB3 Anime, welcome back to the channel. Yes, it is me, the real one, AB3 Anime himself. I am Aaron, if you do not know, and welcome back to my channel. Let's get into today's video. Today's video is, I don't know, we're doing a whole bunch of Anime Expo stuff. Not playing, I'm just playing. So we have tons of Anime Expo videos to do. We have to break down the schedule. We have to give you guys predictions of what you may see, may not see, who will be there, who won't be there. We got a ton of stuff to break down. But I've been getting comments, and these comments, bro, they gotta be addressed, okay? Shout out to you guys again for growing the channel, subscribing and commenting while I was gone. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Today though, we are addressing one specific comment. You guys are not getting a super long video. Tomorrow's video, yes, your boy's posting another video tomorrow night. It will drop late because that's how I do it. That video will be the Anime Expo schedule breakdown. So if you don't know your schedule for Anime Expo, or you need help planning how to move about the convention, tomorrow night's video is for you. Today's video though is actually for Jose Rodriguez 3. Bruh sent in a real simple question, okay? And I'm gonna answer it for you because I appreciate you leaving a comment. This is my first time going for the full 4 days, and my biggest worry is that I'll run out of stuff to do. Since I want to buy everything I want day 1 or 2 because of supplies. Let's be real. We're going to break this down for you, homie. You're worried about, let's talk about the second part of this. You're worried about buying stuff day 1 or 2 because of supplies. Bruh, that is a real worry. We're not going to pretend. This stuff sells out, okay? Let me explain what happens. Anime Expo is filled with exclusive figures, posters, and everything. Speaking of which, check the background, you know, appreciate you. We animating it out, whatever. Anyway, it's full of exclusives. They sell out within the first day most of the time, okay? Because what happens is a lot of these vendors, and we'll go over the schedule tomorrow, show you guys how to find vendor booths. Honestly, if you haven't checked some of these places' Twitter pages, you really should. A lot of the exclusives get posted early. A lot of people see them. They go straight to these booths to buy these exclusive figures. That happens all the time. So the worry that things will sell out is real. You need to buy anything that is exclusive to this convention, premiering at this convention, debuting at this, if it's showing up at this convention and it hasn't dropped anywhere else, it sells out day 1. If it is something that you think you may see at multiple booths, you have 2 days, okay? Not trying to be funny. You got 2 days, bro. This stuff sells out like this. I'm not playing. You will walk by that booth, and within an hour, someone else has come. Okay, let's break this down. 100,000 people, and there are no premiere badges this year. Why that's a big deal? I will go deep into it in the schedule tomorrow, but let me just give you an example. Before, the premiere fans would get into the vendor hall early. They'd have an hour before anyone else came in. They would do some of their shopping. They'd get out the way. The vendors prep for that kind of stuff, knowing that first hour, the premiere fans, I don't want to say they spend more, but a lot of them spend a ton of money, okay? They prepare for them, so they'll have an extra 1 or 2 just for that. What's going to happen this year? There is no premiere fan early access. Everyone gets to go to the vendor hall at the same time. That's going to be interesting. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm here to find out. I will be like watching vlogs and reacting to a ton of stuff from the convention, so we'll see how that works. Anyway, that's the first part of this. So if you're worried about supplies running out day 1 or 2, you're absolutely right. If you know you want something, I have a rule. Normally, I try to buy on day 2 at the latest, only because by day 3, everything's gone, okay? A lot of that exclusive stuff, if it makes it past day 1, day 2, it is definitely gone, okay? So if you know there's something you definitely want, budget yourself accordingly so that you could buy it the first day or the second day. That's not saying buy it at the very first table you see. These tables have different prices, so each table may have that same figure. You might see 2 or 3. I won't say you'll see 10, but you might see 2 or 3 tables with the same figure. Now, if we're talking about a booth that is exclusively only selling their figures, if they're only selling Good Smile, if they're only selling Ben Presto, if they're only selling, I don't know, just in general, if that figure is made by that company, like Bandai, if it's an exclusive Bandai figure, buy it day one. Those are the ones that sell out the fastest, the ones that are exclusive to them. If it's anything Good Smile, you gotta buy it the first day. Good Smile's going like this too. I'm not joking. Good Smile's tables will sell out the first day, and there is no such thing as a short Good Smile line. It is long. It's just long, okay? Second part of this, will you run out of things to do at Anime Expo? Yes and no. We'll break down the schedule tomorrow. So here's the thing about Anime Expo. Anime Expo is a 72-hour convention. What I mean by that is there's always something going on. There's always a movie, there's always a viewing, there's always a panel, there's always a Raven night. There's something going on for those 72 hours. There's a ton of really dope people. I encourage you to join the Discord if you have not. Join the Reddit, join something so that you can find some of these really dope people to hang out. That's what I did and Eric did and some other friends. It's really good people up there that you can hang out with, check other things out with, and honestly, you'll find a ton of stuff to do. Here's the problem. At some point, you'll miss out on doing something, and then you'll have a gap in between. Again, we'll go to schedule tomorrow, but just for example, I myself, the first panel I wanted to do on day 2 was like a My Hero panel. That was at 11 o'clock. So even though I got to the convention at maybe 9 or whatever, I had to hang out till 11 to go to the panel. Now, while I'm at the 11 o'clock panel, the next 2 or 3 things I want to do are at 11:30, 11:45, and 12. But because I'm at this 11 o'clock panel, I'm going to miss those 3 things. The next thing I may want to do might not be till 4 or 5 in the afternoon because the other 3 things I wanted to do were so much earlier in the day. That's how Anime Expo works. It's specifically designed to spread out the amount of people throughout the day so that no one's directly on top of anyone else. But the unfortunate part of that is things are scheduled that you want to do here and then nothing's here. And then you end up waiting for here. So it's like, it's a give and take. You know what I mean? So there's so much that no, you don't run out of things to do because there's something always going on. You can always find something to do, especially if you find some cool people. Maybe you could talk to them. They'll get you interested in checking out something else. Or you guys can, bounce ideas off of each other how to kill some of that time. But the downside of some of this is also, there are gaps where you just don't have anything to do at that moment. But as I said, that's where you meet people. You get to know some of these people. If you get super bored and you don't know what to do, dude, go stand at the main entrance and check out all the dope cosplays. Because they will be right there at the main entrance taking pictures. There'll be professional cosplayers will show up and they're doing autographs. It's really cool, man. So there's tons of stuff to do. There's music, there's places to walk around. Outside of the convention, there's tons of stuff to do as well. There's groups, there's photo shoots, there's people playing music, there's food, there's tons of stuff. But the biggest thing you need to do is find some people to talk to or something, introduce yourself to some people. The way I would say that, the only reason I say that is because this is one of the few moments throughout the year, there's such a large gathering of people with with similar interests get in one area. So it's a lot easier to strike up a conversation, especially if you see someone cosplaying and you like that anime. It's an easy approach to say, hey, love your cosplay. That character was super cool. Did you pick it because of this? It's an easy conversation to strike up. And then you done made a new friend who wears, I don't know, Batman clothes for no reason on Saturday. This is what we're here for. We like people who wear Batman clothes on Saturday. Anyway, man, thank you guys for being here. I will drop another video tomorrow, another video the next day. As you guys see, we are officially set up. I got a friend that told me I should paint this room red. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But I got some stuff set up. We're going to record a ton of videos. Everything's ready to go. So welcome back to the new AB3 Anime channel, and let's get videos posted daily. See you guys in the next video.